Bean Games!
And here we go with the start of a new game on Bean Games Monday edition. It's Alan Wake. Let's get underway and get into it. Starting a new game. I had this thought. You know, I started Resident Evil and said, ooh, I want a good gaming experience. I'm going to play it on normal. And then I said, you know, let's just do easy mode, because I'm not here for a challenge, to be perfectly frank. I'm here to experience a game with you and I together. And so we're going to do it on easy mode. And I still might die.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Boy, it just throws you right into the narration.
I had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Bad place to stand, dude.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1,
I was
Nightmare.
in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
They're just gonna throw us right into it here. Good, it gives us checkpoints. That's a great relief to me. It instantly bothers me that I'm looking over his left shoulder. Is there a way to change that? Because I'm so used to looking over people's right shoulders.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Okay, that's where we're headed then.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
But a coffee thermos. Ooh, collectibles! I didn't even realize there were coffee thermos collectibles in this game. Ah, there we go. I just had to hit tab. So tab changes the shoulder. That makes me feel a little bit better. I've played like the first 5 or 10 minutes of this game before, but I was having computer issues when I tried to, and this was years ago. So I really... Oh my. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No.
You think you're God? You think the kids can make up stuff?
I don't think anything. I just don't...
People's lives and kill them with your thick heads?
I just don't think I want to be hit by your baseball bat.
You're in this story.
Oh my.
You missed your deadline!
Oh dear.
Damn.
Okay. Shift to dodge. A lot of dodging here.
You can't stop me!
Ooh, cinematic moment.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
It feels terrible. That's why I don't want it to happen. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Alan. chance. Get on your horse and run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run as fast as you can. I'm just a poor writing author man. Alan, you sure can't sprint for very long. You need to do some more cardio. Oh, this isn't good. I immediately don't trust you. Okay, well, you didn't immediately try to stab me. Okay, well, you've got a gun, and you're not pointing it at me, so I trust you.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
You should have dodged. He didn't dodge.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Creepy. Can I use a? Can I maybe use a frying pan as a weapon? No weapons, just boots. How do I open the door? How do I even open the door?
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Yes. But how? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Follow the light.
Oh, I can do that. Typically, when you're going into the light, you're...
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Doesn't that usually mean you're gonna die? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so the light actually heals me. Light is good in this game.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
I understand nothing. But at the same time, this is a nightmare, so I guess that's kind of the aesthetic that they're going for.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Oh, magical flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
So now kill him.
Now you'll die.
Good.
Wonk-
You've done
wonky.
well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Thank you.
There, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I am very confused, but I am just along for this nightmare. This nightmare ride. Okay, so the light is both like I burn away their shield of darkness, and also it's my cursor or my yeah, like my aiming reticle.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
So I boosted the light. Now do I shoot him? Where did he even go? Tap, 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 tap. Okay, 35 bullets. I don't know if my flashlight recharges. Oh! I have so many questions, but I'm just along for the ride. You don't ask questions in Nightmares, you just go. You just do. You do what the magical glowing flash of light up in the sky tells you to. You don't ask questions. Aha. Flare gun ammo. Flare gun, okay. Okay, so we have a pistol and we have a flare. I assume a flare gun just puts up like a big spotlight? For like groups of enemies?
Just like
Ooh, nice. Flare gun is like a little grenade. Doohickey. Okay, let's just keep moving. No need to... Okay. Who's oh. My God. Okay, so the flashlight does recharge. I can see it recharging up there on the left. And I also have new batteries that I can put in, like if I use one up completely. Also, my name is on the sign. It's a nightmare. Nothing makes sense. It's okay. Embrace it.
I can keep this up.
I can do this all day. Thank you, Captain America. Okay, maybe we should just run. Oh, can't go that way anymore. Oh my. Oh, that's not good at all. I'm being forced to go this way, and I do not like it. Sam, I am. Nope. Now I can go this way. Yeah, let's just run. Other shoulder. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Arguably, my heart rate is already higher than at any point during Resident Evil in this opening sequence, mostly because it's forcing me to run and I don't know what's going on. But hey, there's a coffee thermos. Yeah, let's stop and do that real quick, even as the end of my life approaches me from behind. Get to the lighthouse! Okay, we did it. Oh dear, no. Can we please turn those back on? Can we please find the light switch, Mr. Wake? Can you please point your flashlight directly up at this thing that's coming at you?
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just
Alan,
another nightmare.
Wake up.
Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
And this whole time we've been on a boat. How about that? That's what gave him the nightmare. He was seasick. Welcome to Bright Falls. Alright. A nice little coastal village. Whew, what a heart-pounding little introductory sequence there. Now it's daytime and everything's okay. Can I just say that I really appreciate too that the very first the introduction they started by saying
Let's act
Stephen
like we're on
King.
vacation.
Stephen King
Go
said.
stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Okay.
Sure.
Take my
I'll
picture.
even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Bears are funny.
Hello there.
You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh?
Deerfest.
Did you hear that, honey?
For the
You
boat.
have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
This man is very nice. Also, I feel like he may have like a crippled neck condition because that does not look comfortable. He's just like, oh, is that like some neck arthritis? I'm very sorry. We can get a doctor to take a look at that. But let me reiterate, he's a very nice old man. Very nice. But yeah, Stephen King, one of my favorite authors.
I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
I did
That's
make a
cute.
friend.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got him.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Thank you, Barry. Is Barry like my editor?
He's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Yep.
Barry
that's
is
not nice.
Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did
Barry
I
is
tell you?
Barry. Wasn't there
It's a
a
message from Barry.
Barry
Side to
in
you too.
Resident Evil? This is just turning into Barry
Alan, we're
Games,
here.
the channel.
Come on, let's get back to the car.
Okay, I'm right here.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Sync by Microsoft. Nice little product
Alan,
placement there.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Get yourself some Eggs Benedict. Perhaps a muffin. Oh no, wait, I'm going
I've
to the
forgotten
diner.
there were still places like this.
Oh dear.
Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm
So awkward.
Glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr.
Stuckey
Wake.
Juniors?
He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
The sudden
Good for you.
stop.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Yeah, this is definitely like.
Coffee. Just don't
Do
blame
me
me
a
when you.
favor,
Oh.
Sonny.
There's a pirate.
Could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
What?
Do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
Are
What?
you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
I'm a newcomer here. I'm just gonna
That's
beat
what
your
I'm
equipment into
talking
working.
about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Oh yeah. Put the lime in the coconut. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Deerfest. Oh boy. Okay, so Oh, the waitress is doing a little dance. Alright. Striking a sultry pose. I'm just going to steal your coffee thermos here because I can, and I'm a famous writer. What are you looking at, creepy woman?
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
What?
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Yeah, the aesthetic of this game is, well, obviously it's Remedy Entertainment's, and I love many of their games, Max Payne, Quantum Break, but I'm getting very much like Stephen King, Max Payne mashup, which is fantastic. I'm not complaining, but it's just, boy, so much happening all at once. I'm very discombobulated.
Mr. Stucky?
Don't, what are you, dude, what are you, oh, what are you?
Couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
You don't have to do that.
And to meet your wife.
No, that's fine.
I insist.
Maybe it's better.
Thanks.
See, this is why I like Airbnbs, because you never actually have to meet your host. You just communicate via the app.
Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Well, see, now she looks kind of normal. Oh. Creepy, creepy town.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the light.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon.
Okay.
Heavier than a spoon.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Okay, well, this was a charming...
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Goodbye. What's on the menu?
I had the keys. Alice was outside. I didn't want to keep her waiting.
I know, but I just want to look at the menu. Spicy cauldron stew, Loggers heavy duty meal, the Deerfest special, the famous Triple D burger, Rose's soup and salad, wood stick fries country style, the big small town breakfast, Mountaineer's apple pie, lemon sawdust sprinkle cake, Miner's Rocky Road, dreamy cherry pie, chocolate cream sundae, large coffee, extra large coffee, and insanely large coffee. It's the only size that matters.
I hope you enjoy your stay in Bright.
Thank you. Is this Bright Falls, Maine? Because I'm getting a very Maine vibe.
The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Carl, you don't look so good, Carl.
That diner was a real nut house.
Indicative of the town?
Can you
I
believe
think
this
yes.
place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll
No
figure
books.
it out when we get back home.
No books
Okay?
on vacation.
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Bad man here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Is that Roy Orbison? Yeah, that's Roy Orbison. What a great music choice. Everything about this game so far is just plucking at my heartstrings. We've got like a main setting, we've got Stephen King referenced, we've got Remedy Entertainment making a
It's something, all right.
game that reminds me of Max
Don't worry.
Payne.
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know.
I'm okay.
Look at this cabin.
Allophobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
This is my kind of cabin too. Like, this is the kind of place I'd go on vacation. Undoubtedly. Bird leg cabin. A lot of crows.
It's dark in there. We need lights.
Okay.
Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Creepy rocking horse.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
I'm here. Was that me talking? Yeah. Another thermos of coffee. Gotta catch 'em all.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on.
Nope.
Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
Rose.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Rose, why are you the way you are? Can't you give a man some privacy? What's upstairs in the creepy cabin? Do 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 do.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
It is pretty great. Oh, I don't want to use my magical flashlight powers yet. July 1970. Vintage calendar.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh dear. Oh, that was a, oh.
Damn.
Just peed a little bit. That was startling.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin.
What the?
There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
And a picture of a dive suit, randomly. Okay. And more crows. Oh dear. Somewhere on the island. Okay, so. Don't think it's down there. That's just a pier.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Aha, a shed. Look at that fine axe. Fine axe for a little splitting of wood here in the cabin. Putting down in the cellar. Cellars are scary places. I have a lot of memories about cellars in the state of Maine. Maybe I'll tell you about them sometime. Is there a door to this cabin? Or do I have to climb in the window? There we go.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Ancient. I do not feel safe turning this on whatsoever. Oh. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's a cool little mini game. This is going to blow. Look at that. That is not. Yeah, OSHA has a few things to say about that. Again, this is why I stay at Airbnbs, because yeah, that wouldn't fly.
Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Well, all right.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing.
The island had once been the site for a love story.
Oh, what? Whoops.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
I thought. Oh. Focus.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel. But these days, it was no longer open to the public.
Creeptastic. Nighttime on the island. Boy, it's about time for snoozes. What's powering the generator? Is it? Yeah, I guess it's just full of fuel. I'm sure that'll last plenty long. Of course.
Alice? Honey?
Can I make the fish sing the "Don't worry, be happy"?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, Alice, my goodness. What's going on up here?
Well, hello there.
Not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Well, I suppose, if that's what you insist upon, Alice.
Surprise!
Oh, dear.
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make.
Alice,
I
put some
thought maybe
clothes
it was
on.
right here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Oh, you...
Alan?
Well, there's a spooky person there.
Don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Power play. Bad idea, Alan.
Damn it. Alice? Alice?
Alan, really, you brought this upon yourself.
Alice!
Not a great start.
Dark. All the lights were out.
Oh, there's a murder of crows up there. Oh, jeez, I wasn't even... that just... that was actually a murder of crows. Those crows actually tried to murder me. Alan, I'm going to need you to run a little faster since your wife is dying.
Alice?
Literally. I was being hyperbolic, but... Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Look at that form!